They call me Jenny. And what I'm about to share isn't just a story. It's a warning. Ready? Let's begin. Every family has rules. Don't slam the door. Don't talk back. And in my house, never ever go inside my parents' bedroom, not even to knock, especially not to knock, because something or someone was already doing that. From the inside, there was no sign on the door, no red tape, just silence and a lock that never turned. My parents never explained it. They didn't need to. Their stares were enough. That room was off limits. Always. And if you stood too close too long, you heard it. Thump, thump, thump. A soft, slow knock, muffled by drywall and secrets, coming from the far end of their bedroom, right behind the wardrobe. I was 7. The door was unlocked. A rare mistake. Crept in. Thick carpet muted my feet. Lavender perfume and cedarwood filled the air. The light was dim. Curtains drawn like eyelids shut against the truth. Just a normal room. Except for the thumping. Thump, thump. Behind the wardrobe. Inside the wall. Then footsteps. My mom caught me. Her face wasn't angry. It was terrified. A tight, pale mask of panic and grief. "You never go in there," she whispered. And I was grounded. For weeks. I was 16 when I asked, "What's in your room?" I said at dinner, "What's that knocking sound I hear at night?" The silence was immediate. No more clinking cutlery. Dad put his fork down slowly. His voice, when it came, was razor thin. "There is no knocking sound. And we do not talk about this again. Ever." He stared at me like I was a stranger, and I shut up. But I never forgot. My mother spent hours in that room. Sometimes all night. I'd hear faint humming, a melody with no shape, and whispers, one-sided conversations with no one. Sometimes I pressed my ear to the door, but I never heard the knock when she was inside. Only when she left. I turned 21, got a job, place across town. When I told them I was moving out, my dad exhaled like he'd been holding his breath for years. "Your new life begins when you walk out that door," he said. "What's in this house stays here. Do you understand?" I nodded, but I didn't mean it. They left for work. I stood alone in the hallway. The key was in the pig-shaped cookie jar right where it had always been. Cold brass. Slightly rusted. I held it in my shaking hand, stepped to their door, and turned it. Click. Inside, everything was the same. The smell of lavender. The heavy curtains. And the sound clearer than ever before. Thump, thump, thump. I approached the wardrobe. Knelt. Placed my ear against the wall. Then I whispered, "Hello? Is someone there?" Silence. And then, Kate. The wardrobe wasn't just furniture. It was a barricade. I pulled with every ounce of strength I had. Wood groaned. The floor cried. Behind it, a door. Small. Camouflaged. No lock. I opened it. Inside, a closet-sized space. Children's clothes. A faded mobile. A stack of photo albums. Picked one up. On the cover, in my mom's neat handwriting, "Our angel." Inside, photos of my parents. Younger. Happier. Holding a baby with my father's eyes. In the center of the tiny room was a makeshift altar. White lace cloth. Dozens of melted candles. And on top, a tiny corpse. Mummified. Skin like paper. Lips curled into a silent O. Hair still faintly clinging to its skull. The baby from the photo. Not a baby anymore. I reached out. Something pulled me closer. My hand landed gently on her forehead. And then, flashes. Visions. Screams. My parents crying in a hospital room. A doctor. "I'm sorry. Your daughter is gone." Then rituals. Chalk circles. Whispers in a language that burned my ears. They brought her back. But not alive. Not whole. They anchored her. I saw her spirit trapped in that corpse. I felt it, her agony. Her awareness. She had grown. Learned. In the dark. In silence. Knocking. Year after year. "Please kill me." I knew what had to be done. No hesitation. No fear. Just heartbreak. I wrapped her tiny body in a blanket, placed her in my duffel bag, and left the wardrobe open. Let them see. Let them know. I drove. For hours. Until the road turned to dirt. Until the sky grew quiet. I built a pyre in an abandoned scrapyard. Placed her gently on top. I'm sorry, I whispered. For everything. I struck a match. Flames rose. And with them a whisper of relief. Gratitude. And peace. My parents will come home. They'll see the open door. They'll scream. They'll hate me. But I did the right thing. Didn't I? I freed her. From them. From the knocking. From the silence. But now, sometimes when I close my eyes, I still hear it. Thump, thump, thump. She's gone. I know she is. But what if she's knocking from inside me now? If you enjoyed the story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more chilling horror tales. Your support keeps the darkness alive.